Hi everyone. Hope all of you are healthy and safe. Let me start by thanking Equality California and Rick Zabur for the work you do every day. Kamala and I are thrilled to join you and our good friends Pete and Chasten in watching the first ever statewide Equality Awards Sunday evening. Because well before Kamala became a household name, you were willing to go to the mat fighting with her. Whether you were working together to lead the charge against Proposition 8 or advocating against gay and trans panic defense, which was used to allow people to get away with murdering LGBTQ Americans. And when it comes to this community, Kamala has never wavered in her support. As Attorney General, she filed brief after brief on behalf of marriage equality. She took on powerful forces that were trying to keep people who love each other apart. And she refused to defend the unconstitutional Proposition 8 in California. And she performed the first same-sex marriage in California of Chris and Sandy. I was by her side. I saw it all. I'm just so proud of her. In 2016, she was elected to the United States Senate, and she was sworn in by another early advocate of marriage equality, Joe Biden. This community has come a long way since those fights, in no small part thanks to the work your organization has done. But I also know there is so much work we still have to do, especially as we face this public health crisis, an economic crisis, and a moral crisis in our country, all of which have been particularly devastating for the LGBTQ+ community and have been made even worse by President Trump's failed leadership. And this comes on the heels of years of attacks on LGBTQ+ Americans from the White House, banning transgender Americans willing to risk their lives for our country from serving in the military, signing federal contracts with companies that fire their workers because of who they love, and telling healthcare workers they can refuse to treat patients based on how they identify. Joe and Kamala are going to reverse all of this, but they won't stop there. They are committed to building back an America that's better for LGBTQ+ Americans. It's better than it's ever been. They will pass the Equality Act, protect LGBTQ+ youth from discrimination, address this epidemic of violence against transgender people, especially transgender women of color, and make the U.S. a leader on equality around the world once more. But we need your help. So text LGBTQ to 30330 to get involved with our campaign. And make sure your voice is heard at the ballot box. Whether you vote by mail, vote early, or go to the polls on November 3rd with a mask on your face and a determined spirit. We can do this together. Thank you again for your support.